This is a full pattern guide for the brand new Blackbook gloves, and there's some very interesting patterns you definitely haven't seen before, so make sure you watch until the end, starting with the D patterns. Yes, you heard that correctly, I cannot say the entire word because we're on YouTube, but this is probably the reason why you are in this video in the first place. Valve added an interesting shape to the skin, which seems like it was definitely on purpose. This one is pattern 21. For this one you want to get a good positioning of the Ds. This one really isn't because it's on the left hand and it's not centered, but this one is pattern 116, which is a bit better as it's not cut but it's still not centered. However, here we have pattern 586, which is one of the better ones on the right side, but this is not as good as it gets. That's coming next. But before we go into it, this video was sponsored by SkinsMonkey, which is a trading platform where you can trade your old rusty skins for brand new ones in seconds. You just select the skins that you want to trade and the ones that you want to get. You click trade and it's done. If you use my code OZNI on the website, you get a bonus of up to $5 for free to trade and a 35% bonus when buying balance. They also host giveaways in the freebies page, and link to SkinsMonkey is in the description. So now we have the double D patterns, which is when there's Ds on both the left and the right glove. There's a few of these. This one is pattern 79, but as you can see, neither are centered and both are cut, so it isn't great. From what I see, the absolute best one seems to be pattern 30, and this looks to be one of the, if not the best, or at least the most desirable pattern for these gloves, and it's likely gonna be the most expensive one. There's other type of patterns for these gloves though, which I prefer, and here we have the monster patterns. As you can see, there's this little cartoon monster, which is pretty cool. This is a regular one and it is pattern 43. It's not very well positioned and it's basically cut, but of course there's combos here. This is a monster plus the pattern 530 seems to be the best one when it comes to this combo, but yeah, I don't know how popular this will be. Then we have the gun patterns where a gun shows up in the skin. This is a regular one and it is pattern 2. There's also a monster on the right, but it is cut, so it's not really nice. And of course we have the gun plus the pattern. This one is 491, which seems to be the best one in terms of positions. Now we have the dead patterns, which, yeah, it just says dead. Not sure how cool these are, to be honest, but I think they're alright. And this one is a regular one, it is pattern 4, it's on the right side, and this one, which is pattern 14, is on the left side. And once again we have the combo, dead plus the pattern. This is 549, which has a pretty cool position, so it could be nice. Definitely the best one from these specific patterns, as the D is very nicely centered. And then we have the star patterns, and there's some patterns that include a star like this one. Just keep in mind that these are very common. There's stars in almost all patterns, so I don't think there are going to be any special. I just want to mention them so you know what they are. But this one is pattern 2, for example, and it actually includes 3 stars plus a gun, so I think when it comes down to star patterns, this might be one of the nicer ones. And of course, like everyone expected, we also have D plus star pattern. This one is 979, and yeah, I guess it's pretty clean. I'm gonna be honest, I like these gloves, but not the D patterns. Those are completely ruined for me. If I end up getting these gloves, I'll make sure they don't have any of those patterns, but if you like them, well, here's the pattern guide for you. I'll be posting more pattern guides soon, so subscribe for that, and if you made it this far, comment the word monster, and goodbye.